Hey everyone, how you doing? Welcome to a new episode of the Suburban Sideshow podcast. I am your host, Gamble the Clown. So, today I'm going to talk a little bit about where I am going in 2026. A little bit more information, more than my other previous posts where I went without, clown face in my clown character because I really want to provide you guys with some really cool information and some really cool updates I am going to be doing in 2026. You see, as an artist, it is very important that we grow, that we increase our abilities, improve on our abilities, improve our reach. And I'm going to be doing just that in 2026. You see, I started doing this since I was about 12 years old. Learned from circus professionals and basically understand clowning as the textbook approach. There are a lot of clowns that I see that I guarantee weren't classically trained and it comes through in their performances. Some of them are just not really funny. There are a lot of internet personalities that dress up as a clown but aren't clowns themselves. So it is very incongruent with their character. So I learned how to be a clown from professional clowns. My clown character is congruent with my clownness, if you will, with my regular character. So I'm really going to take a lot of great opportunities that are coming forward, jumping on a lot of stuff that is happening in 2026. So, just a little breakdown. If anyone is interested in being a professional comedian, there is only one way in order for that to happen. One, you have to go to open mics. Do your time in open mics. Learn how to write jokes. Learn from other comedians. Now, this is just stand up comedy I'm talking about. So, you go to open mics and you get very good. You work on, 5, 10 minutes, 15, 20 minute set you have on all of these open mic opportunities. So, uh, then what happens after that is, the people that run the comedy clubs see that you are funny, you got the chops, and they may invite you to open for other touring comedians there on the weekends. So that would be level one, and then level two is you are at the stage where you may be opening for other comedians, you may be an opening act, maybe even a feature at a comedy club. So then you start developing your audience when the touring comedians come in and go, "Hey, I want you to open for me. Uh, I want you to open for me on the road, take you on the road." Boom. Then you start building up your audience, building off of the other comedians' audience. So, it's very important that number one, you work on your craft, but also number two, that you're putting the time in. So for a clown that likes doing stand-up comedy, guess what? My options for this are extremely limited because I will never make it to level three where a stand up comedian is going to go, "Hey, I want you to open for me on the road," because my act doesn't go with any other stand up comedian. So I'm sort of like a novelty or, uh, just some sort of offshoot of comedy, even though the history of clowning goes way far back further than stand-up comedy. So, as clowns, I could do. I'm planning on doing some episodes on clown history, but basically, we go back to like ancient Egypt, and even before that, where we were entertaining royalty. So, our my clown pedigree is a longer history than stand-up comedy. So, with that said, I do a lot of events on the weekends. I've got hours and hours of practice that most comedians are only working on for 3 to 4 minutes at a time. clowning all day at my boring day job without my clown face, obviously, because that would really freak people out. If I'm there to deliver milk and a clown shows up, that would be a little weird. But working on my material, working on my magic tricks, working on my comedy routines every single day that I am delivering milk, as well as all of my private events on the weekends. So by the time I do get to a comedy club, I completely murder the place and gain a lot of their respect. So with that said, for a clown character like me, it is a little, just a little bit incongruent for me to be just standing up telling jokes. So I'm taking advantage of a lot of acting classes, a lot of improv workshops, and working on developing different characters that you will see in 2026. It's going to be a lot of fun. It's going to be extremely busy. Meanwhile, maintaining my day job work schedule and traveling about an hour and a half on Tuesday nights, coming back and sleeping for a couple of hours before I got to wake up at 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning to go pump iron in the gym before I start my route. So, uh, one thing that I do want to encourage other artists out there is that you may be concerned with lack of sleep. You may be dealing with a lot of other pressures, or if you think you are an artist and you aren't dealing with any of these things, it's important that you get started because a lot of people will ask, hey, how are you so tired and working and doing all this stuff? And how are you so busy? Like, it is not that big of a deal to me because I'd rather be tired and have opportunities I'm pursuing in the pipeline, opportunities I'm pursuing while pursuing my dreams, than be well rested, well fed, and have nothing going for me. So you just have to look at both sides of it and determine which way is the best way to go. So for me, for being a clown, for being an entertainer, like I'm really working hard at getting into these improv workshops, working on characters and spending my time during the week working on becoming a better clown, a better artist, and better performer so that when I do a lot of my free events, that they are getting the highest quality possible that I can bring to them. So, that's also another thing. So I do a lot of free events, a lot of charity events. I do a lot of free entertainment for our active duty troops and their families at Fort Bragg. I do a lot of charity and church events, so it's very important on that, on that side, to for people in these organizations or churches or Christians or whatever to see what it takes for someone to be very good at what they do, spend the time and the resources, resources and money into putting on a great show and being a really great entertainer. So that in itself is going to provide a lot of encouragement to a lot of people. So that is why I am working really hard at doing a lot of different things this coming year. So stay tuned because I'm going to be doing a lot of improv workshops, acting workshops, stage acting. I might even work on being in a few plays so I get some plays on my resume, if you will, working with other actors, working with other comedians, because I want to develop what I am doing and make sure that when I am, when I get booked for your event, because I'm sure after this you are going to be chomping at the bit, waiting to call me for an event, or maybe even be encouraged as an artist yourself to work harder. That when I get to the event, when I get to show people what I've been doing, it is the highest quality, highest level clown comedy entertainment that they can get from the comfort of their living room. So stay tuned in 2026. I'm going to be doing a lot of really awesome stuff. And I want to thank you guys so much for supporting me along my journey, growing my talents, growing my abilities. And you are here for every step of the way. So until next time, this is Gamble the Clown. Also, I will say that I'm working on interviews with some people this coming year, artists, entrepreneurs, other entertainers. So stay tuned for that. A lot of people that I find interesting. So until next time, I am Gamble the Clown. Thank you guys so much for your support. And don't forget to invite all of your friends to follow wherever you are watching this. Don't forget to hit the follow and the like button because that helps out so much. So until next time, this is Gamble the Clown. We will see you later.